One of the most interesting archetypes in Magic the Gathering is the Sacrifice archetype. Sacrifice decks revolve around sacrificing your own creatures for various benefits, such as card draw, board control, and dealing damage to your opponent. This archetype is all about making the most out of your own resources, even if it means sacrificing your own creatures. Sacrifice decks have been around in Magic for a long time and have been used in various formats. One of the most significant sacrifice decks in the past was the Aristocrats deck in the Innistrad block, highlighted by the cards Cartel Aristocrat and Falconwrath Aristocrat. This deck was all about sacrificing your own creatures, triggering various abilities, and then dealing huge damage with large attackers and potential combo finishes. Another notable deck was the Jund Sacrifice deck from Eldraine, which utilizes creatures that can be sacrificed to kill the opponent, and artifacts and enchantments to gain card advantage and board control. So, how do sacrifice decks function? Sacrifice decks often include a mix of cheap creatures and powerful sacrifice outlets. Sacrifice outlets are cards that allow you to sacrifice your own creatures for various benefits, such as Witch's Oven, which allows you to sacrifice a creature for a food token to later sacrifice for additional value down the line, or Altar of Dementia, which allows you to mill your opponent's deck by sacrificing your own creatures. Sacrifice decks also include various cards that trigger abilities when creatures die, such as Blood Artist and Zulaport Cutthroat, which can lead to huge life swings. By constantly sacrificing your own creatures and triggering these abilities, sacrifice decks can gain a significant advantage over their opponents. So, if you're someone looking for a unique and strategic archetype to play, consider sticking around to see if the deck we're playing in today's video, Golgari Sacrifice. This deck utilizes Woe Strider as an infinite sack outlet, and combined with cards like Priest of Forgotten Gods and Zulaport Cutthroat, this deck can deal massive damage. The card advantage in this build is amazing too, having access to Collected Company, Midnight Reaper, and Tyvar Jubilant Brawler to keep the cards flowing throughout the game. This deck got us to Mythic really quickly on our Twitch stream and can get you to Mythic too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as I sacrificed a lot of time making this video, so it's the best way to let me know if you like it. With that said, let's get into the gameplay.
Lots of hand. I will trade these. Let's get down Scavenging Ooze. So that doesn't get countered. Welcoming Vampire. Guess we just try to race them, unfortunately. I don't love it, but they don't have a white source right now, so this is Queller mana. I need to attack before I cast a spell. Wait, Queller would be a 3/4. That was a pretty bad attack. Locked in denial or something? Okay, so he just chose not to block my Scavenging Ooze. That was kind of crazy. Okay, I kind of need to draw Fatal Push now. Hopefully they don't have Coco. If their hand is like Mausoleum Wanderer, Supreme Phantom, Spell Queller, and Coco, that's like the Miracle 1, 2, 3, 4 line. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Probably pretty bad. They're gonna Coco right now. Another Spell Queller. Disgusting. Well, I guess we're gonna lose the game to Spell Queller then. Because we can't attack through them. And they have a Lord in play, and we don't have Fatal Push. I mean, they might still have Coco and want the guaranteed Spell Queller instead of casting Coco. But turn 1 Mausoleum Wanderer, turn 2 Supreme Phantom, turn 3 Spell Queller, turn 4 second Spell Queller is pretty good. I'm gonna sack the Goat to Scry to see if we can get Fatal Push for Coco. But we're probably just dead to counter spells now. If we can't kill the Supreme Phantom, we're gonna die. We have to be able to attack through Spell Queller here. Yeah, we're probably just dead. Cutthroat? Not very good. We literally need removal. I mean, sure, I guess. Just hope they don't have, another spell caller, I guess. I knew it, I knew it. Just a Spectral Sailor? So you're saying there's a chance. If they have another Supreme Phantom, that's... I'm at 3. I already did the math. It's another Supreme Phantom. We already did the math, ladies and gentlemen. If there's any more interaction in their hand, we're just dead. I mean, our best draw now is like Zulaport Cutthroat, right? I mean, if they have another Spell Queller, we also die. I mean, they're playing conservative here, so maybe they don't have it. They would attack with more things if they had it. So what could they have here? Lofty Denial? Fatal Push off the top, please. Lovestruck Beast isn't the worst. I mean, if we use Priest to sack the Woe Strider in the 1/1, could just cast Lovestruck first, though. They could just go Chump Block. They could, if they Chump Block a Spectral Sailor, they have lethal in the backswing. If I don't gain life, so I have to do this. They sack a creature, and I have to hope they can't kill Scavenging Ooze somehow, I think. And our Scavenging Ooze is going to have to go the distance. Another Ooze. I mean, I'm not dead. I'm not dead unless I have a flash creature. And they're forced to Chump Block, right? And if they double block with Supreme Phantom and Spell Queller, I get my Woe Strider back. And my Scavenging Ooze doesn't even die. Because they have 6 power here, and we're going to be a 7/7 with our Scavenging Ooze, exiling our own Woe Strider and their Spectral Sailor that we just sacrificed. They have to have a flash creature. I think they do, though, because what could they possibly have if they didn't counter anything I just did? Okay. So they're just jumping. I'm not gonna play out the Scavenging Ooze. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna play out the Scavenging Ooze because if they have a flash creature, we die. 3, 6, 7. They don't have a flash creature either. What could they have? More collected companies? Attack for 3. Attack for 6. Sure. I guess they might have, like, protection spells? Maybe, like, Spell Pierce? They don't have Spell Pierce. Because they would never board that in against me. So now all I have to do is sacrifice one of their creatures. Could like do this to bait out something and then cast Llanowar Elves because that lets the Lovestruck Beast attack. That's 2 lethal attackers here. No way. The last card I expected them to have. Am I casting Lovestruck or am I using Scavenging Ooze? I have to use Scavenging Ooze because if they have another Lord, I die. That was freaking funny. I don't even remember the last time I got settled. Now, I wasn't even thinking about that. I mean, if they have Skyclave Apparition, I think I'm dead. But this life gain with Scavenging Ooze has definitely carried. Okay, so they have another Settle or Collected Company here? Oh god, come on. Oh, they have it. Wow. Okay, Jesus. Okay, that resolved. I attack with just Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm still attacking them with Scavenging Ooze, though. They could have Collected Company, and if they do, that's kind of fine. They have Rattle Chains? Sure. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. All that tells me is it's not Settle the Wreckage. Do I cast Woe Strider or Lovestruck Beast? I don't think it matters. Actually, it does matter, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go to 7, 2, 4, 6. Yes, a very, very interesting battle. For Resolve Priest, I win. Yes! I think we're keeping every hand with Priest in it. For the most part. Recruitment officer. Good thing we're on the play. Or we could have got our Priest of the Forgotten Gods Brutal Cathard. Okay, so we are going to cast Reaver. Sack Reaver in the 1/1. Wow, I actually messed up. It auto tapped the green source. I was gonna cast Tyvar and bring back the Reaver. That's so stupid. Whatever, I guess I'm just casting Woe Strider. So annoying. That's a Thoughtless Lieutenant. Oh, Dauntless Bodyguard. They have to put it on the recruitment officer, right? Because once Mutavault doesn't become a creature anymore, it's no longer attached to Dauntless Bodyguard. Because it says the chosen creature. Yeah. You guys want to land? Jadar. Okay, so we're gonna cast Cutthroat. If we cast Cutthroat, we can use Priest, sacking the Cutthroat in the 1/1. Then we can like bring back the Cutthroat. Okay, with the land drop. No, because we don't have double green right now. I was gonna say we might be able to untap the priest and do it something else, but we can't.
Your story's not finished yet.
And so even if they have Brutal Cathar, they can't kill our Tyvar here. Maybe I should have put this Darkbore Pathway on green. Okay, is this a Lieutenant? Any Gixian Infiltrators? No, because I don't know what that card is. I think I want Reaver. What else do they have? I mean, if Priest goes like untouched or whatever, I'm just gonna win the game. So that's just what happens. We're gonna do this. We are gonna do this. They have a flash creature? They're gonna sack the Mutavault? Sure. That's a Coco. It's kind of better than what I had in mind. Well, those also have haste. It's a Midnight Reaper. Hive with the Eye Tyrant could be Rakdos. Could still be Rakdos. I don't know. Our hand's pretty good against Rakdos anyway. It's mono black. It's Waste Not? Jesus. That means they could have like Ritual Soot in their deck. Underpants? Can I get a Tyvar? Waste not our time. Sick joke, sick joke, sick joke. Block. Do I flood the board against the sweeper deck? Probably not. We have 2 evens and 2 odds to play around Extinction Event. Rankle? Whenever I discard a non-creature, so they're gonna make a 2/2. That is sad. Waste Knots Explorer legal? I don't know. News to me. Apparently it is. Attacking with Underdog. Wait, they just want to draw a card? Discard a card, sack a creature? Sure. Well, I guess that's value with Underdog. I need to draw a card that can attack through a 2/2. Holy crap. I guess I'm just chump attacking. Is Discard and Pioneer good? No. I mean, there are specific cards that are good, like Thoughtseize and Duress, and Liliana of the Veil. But other than that, the discard cards like Rankle and Waste Not are not good. They're at 4 life, and I have a Zulaport Cutthroat, so I think I like my position. If I draw any untapped land, actually any land in the deck, because all of our lands are untapped outside of 2 Blooming Marshes left in the deck, we can cast Woe Strider with the Llanowar Elves mana. And then sack our whole board for lethal, so they half... there's the land, perfect. Oh no, they're gonna discard our land.
Something
well, if we draw another land...
You won't be outsmarting me.
And they're dead. Alright, so they're gonna bring in Extinction Event. I mean, I almost don't even want to do anything. I almost just want to freaking ship it. These. Reaper. I don't even know if we need Fatal Push. Card only kills Rankle. Probably have like Invoke Despair and stuff. Thoughtseize is good versus discard? It's not. It's not. If I was playing Thoughtseize, I would sideboard it out. If only Burning Inquiry was legal in Explorer, yeah, right. Never gonna happen. Why not? Because against discard decks, you're just gonna be top deck wars against each other, and you never want a top deck war and draw a Thoughtseize. That's like the worst possible. Happy Slappy, thanks for the follow. Is this an alt account? They have a Fatal Push into a Waste Not. How do we beat that? No clue. Ooze. Actually, if they have a sack effect, I want them to sack Cutthroat, not Ooze. If they have Liliana of the Veil. Nice. It's not because they were discarded, they couldn't handle being discarded themselves. No, that's just poetic justice.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Oh, you know what play we have actually? We could go Tyvar, bring back the Llanowar Elves, and then use the Llanowar Elves for Lovestruck Beast. That's pretty good.
Let's pound these metal monstrosities. Your story's not finished yet.
That's called ramping. And then we'll just discard Woe Strider.
Drop it.
And then make a 2/2. I kind of didn't want them to make a 2/2, so I could have just discarded the Tyvar to let them draw a card, but I also don't want to let them draw cards. I think I'm just going to attack with Hive and hope they don't have Fatal Push. No, they have Field of Ruin.
Take my hand.
Doesn't do anything. Because I could just, like, make them Field of Ruin me, but that's not good either. Just hope they don't have a sweeper. Discard has to get lucky. No, they have to hope their opponent doesn't flood the board like I'm doing. And if they do, they have to try to draw a sweeper. And if they don't, they'll lose. Unfortunately, I think if we discard the Tyvar to the Liliana, they wouldn't have made the 2/2. We'd probably be able to kill the Liliana. It's kind of unfortunate.
You won't be outsmarting me.
But also another reason why discard decks aren't good is because when they get to the point in the game where I have no cards in my hand, their deck all of a sudden doesn't do anything. And like I said, Ritual Soot, they have to try to draw the sweeper, and they drew the sweeper. Nothing we can do about it.
Too many risks. It's not a victory without you.
We can go Reaver and Vran. Now they have to have a second Ritual set. It would be really unfortunate if they have Extinction Event, because that would get rid of my entire board. Children, no! Wow. That's like the worst possible for us. I think we're going to sack a goat and draw a card and trigger Vran. Or not draw a card, but scry one. Midnight Reaper. Midnight Reaper is pretty good, but it's not too good against Shieldred, but we are gaining life with Ren, so I guess I'll keep it. I just hope they don't kill the Vran. Frosty Flavors! Does it say a year? No, it's 11 months. 1 month away from a year. Thank you so much, Frosty Flavors, for 11 months of support. Thank you so much. You see how I have no cards on my hand and all of a sudden I don't know what to do with Liliana of the Veil anymore?
Off you go.
Like, I just profited from that. Phyrexian Arena. Wow, what a card.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
They have a Fatal Push? Opponent has the nuts? Yes, basically. I need to draw... Is Fatal Push even in our deck? I don't even think it is. How do we deal with the Shieldred? Oh, we have to find a priest? The thing is, they don't really have much to Fatal Push besides the Shieldred, so Shieldred and Rankle, I guess. And they've already had a ritual set this game. They've had Fatal Push, Phyrexian Arena, Waste Not on turn 2, Shieldred, double Fatal Push, Liliana of the Veil, and a Field of Ruin. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, we need a Tyvar, and we need to find Priest. I think we just have to take the damage here. Scry before we take it, just to see what we have, what our options are. There's a priest. I think I'm just gonna add Jegantha to my hand. No, I'm not gonna add Jegantha. I need to sacrifice... I put a stop on my end step because I need to sacrifice this to make sure a creature dies this turn for Vran. Because I'm gonna gain 4 life per turn cycle. Tyvar is perfect here. Another Fatal Push? Wow. Well, that's fine, because we have Tyvar to bring it back. That's their 3rd Fatal Push. In the top 19 cards of the deck. Actually, 18 cards. They draw from Castle. Do they draw from castle? Yes. Wow. They take 3 and gain 2. So they go to 15, 16. Another Waste Knot? See, those cards are so bad when I just have no cards in hand.
This will make a thrilling tale. Share in my glory.
Attack with Woe Strider. Feels bad to get rid of my Jadar here because it's putting so much work in. But I think Vran's more important. I want to recast Woe Strider out of the graveyard, but I could just sack a Decayed token. But I think I want to bring back the Woe Strider so it can block the Hive attacking Tyvar. And just get rid of Jadar. Well, now I just want to cast a Woe Strider. Out of my hand, because I don't want them to be able to discard anything out of my hand. They have a Go Blank. And Scoop. And we're in Mythic. I hope you enjoyed our run to Mythic with this deck. Let me know what you like and don't like down in the comments, as I'm trying to make these videos as awesome as possible for you guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. And as always, peace.